Good evening, viewers. Once again, we're ready for match number 44, the second game of today. This is live 30th Bukhatir S10 League 2024, powered by Fan Code. It's going to be Carwan Cricket Club taking on Prim Heights Transport here in the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. This is going to be a very fascinating encounter between these two talented sides. Not much time in our hands, so let's just head down in the middle where we have Asim for the all-important toss.
It's the second game of the Super Saturday of the triple header. I have the two captains out there along with the match referee, match official, Mr. Shamim AB. Babar Iqbal, the home captain, to flip the coin. Head is the call. And it is head. Adil, you won the toss. क्या plan है?
I like to bat first.
Well, पहली बैटिंग करने का वजह बताइए.
मुझे पता है सर बैटिंग लाइन हमारा जो है ना सही है इसलिए अब बैटिंग करेंगे.
क्या टारगेट सोचे हैं माइंड में? कारवान जैसी बड़ी साइड है, क्या टारगेट दिमाग में चल रहा है?
100.
100 काफ़ी हो जाएगा?
Yes.
चलें, ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट, गिव अस अ गुड गेम.
Thank you, sir.
Babar, what do you make out of this track? You've been asked to have a bowl first on the surface.
Like I've been seeing and I've been tired of telling that I'm losing the toss. So I'm really, like used to of the, losing the toss. So like T10, it's all about the day game, It's about the right time execution. So we are planning to, give our best and win this match.
Well, toss not going in your favor, match results going in your favor. That is something, a big positive out here, and the team has been performing really well of late. What has been the key element?
See, first of all, let me, I have to tell you, I'm out of my players today because of the D series is going on. There are like 5 to 6 changes going to be there. So, I'll be having new combination today and it's difficult, but I hope we can, I can manage it.
Well, we wish you all the very best. What is the target that you're keeping in mind to chase down on this track?
Definitely, we'll try to keep them below 100 as per our batting unit today. So we'll keep them somewhere around 90, 85. That's the first initial target. Let's see.
All the very best. Give us a good game.
Thank you so much.
Well, the news from the centre is that Prim Heights, they have won the toss and they have opted to bat first.
Rather than Prim Heights winning the toss and no hesitation to bat first. Looks an absolute belter of a track. Let's quickly have a look at the both sides, starting off with Carwan Cricket Club. Babar Iqbal, the skipper. Awais Ali Shah, Ehtashamul Haq with the glove work. Saif Ali Gori, Muhammad Zahid Ali, Ali Iqbal, Saim Khan, Zuhaib Khan, Yusuf Khan, Afaq Shahid, Hafizur Rahman. A lot of Khans in the team and a lot of changes made here of Carwan Cricket Club. Let's have a look at the playing 11 of Prim Heights Transport. Irfan Khattab, the skipper, Rafiq Zaman, Amjad Gul, Basit Ali Khan, Saqib Khan, Babar Ghazanfar, very explosive batter, and Bilal Chima with the glove work, Fakhr Abbas, Fareed Ghulam, the all-rounder, Adil Shahid, and Muhammad Zahid. Well, it is the table toppers, Carwan Cricket Club. They are riding high on confidence. They've won 4 games out of the 5 games they've played. Just that one loss, and have come back really strong in the previous encounter, winning a pretty one-sided encounter. And now are going to play Prim Heights Transport. Well, Prim Heights Transport, they will be needing to do a lot of work from here onwards, considering they have not registered a win as of now. They've played 5 games and have unfortunately lost all the 5 games. So it's going to be very difficult for them to come back in this tournament, but you never know. Still plenty of games for Prim Heights Transport. They are a champion side. They've got some quality players in their lineup. So it is the right time. They have to start winning from here onwards. They have to win all the remaining fixtures if they have a chance to be qualifying for those playoffs. It's not going to be easy, as they will be taking on the mighty, the table toppers in the pool, Carwan Cricket Club. This is going to be a fascinating contest, a must-win game, or rather must-win game for Prim Heights Transport. They will have to win this game if they have to keep their hopes alive in this tournament. Let's just take a quick break and we'll be shortly back with live action. Right then, the action is about to kick off, and Bilal Chima is the man who sent out to open. And this is going to be a very interesting move. I beg your pardon, that is not Bilal Chima, that is Saqib rather. So a good move by the captain, I must say. We know he has the power and can hit those maximums in the power play. That is exactly what is required. A must-win game for Prim Heights Transport. It's not going to be an easy challenge as they're going to be facing the table toppers. Carwan Cricket Club, on the other end, are having a magnificent tournament. And to talk more about this bowler, Saif Ali Ghauri, another very talented bowler. Here you go, ball number 1. Oh, straight away, hint of movement and watchfully played. So that last delivery, it's going to give him a lot of confidence. Tall fellow, and can generate that extra knots, extra gas early on with the new ball. Very talented bowler. And Babar Iqbal, unfortunate for him, we haven't really seen him winning any tosses as of now in this tournament. I remember one of the tosses he just mentioned, I'm not very lucky when it comes to winning the tosses. Short delivery, and that is up in the air. Easy chance. Oh, he's dropped it. He has dropped an absolute sitter. How easy can it get? That could have been a big blow on the very first over. Have a look at that. It wasn't really miles up in the air. An easy take. And the bowler, clearly you can see on your screen, he's not pleased, Saif. So certainly we can see Saif is generating that extra pace. The ball is hurrying on to the batters on both occasions. And Saqib will be feeling fortunate to be still in the middle. Short delivery, wayward. So that will be the first extras on board for Prim Heights Transport. Well, they've been simply magnificent throughout the tournament, Carwan. They've just lost one game and a very balanced side. They've got some quality batters, got some brilliant bowlers in the lineup. One of them is, of course, on your screen, Saif Ghauri. Has already created an opportunity on his very second delivery. Watchfully played. This is a good start here from Carwan. Safely bowling in the right channels and getting nice hint of movement early on. And that is what we have seen throughout the tournament. He's been very consistent with his line and lengths and hardly gives you any freebies to free your arms. And that is Bilal Chima on your screen. Come out to open today. Usually we see him come at number 4 position, number 5 position, but I think this is a good move considering Bilal Chima is a fierce striker of cricket ball. So we'll have to wait and see if the decision pays off. Short delivery. This is some aggressive bowling we're witnessing. Saif is bowling it very quick, and we'll have to wait and see from where the keeper has collected that. This is a very good start here. Not a very good tournament as of now for Prim Heights Transport. They haven't registered a win. And now they're playing the 6th game, and that too against the top side, number 1 team in their pool. Waiver delivery. So another extra in this over. They'll have to start finding the winning ways, and has to be from today onwards. This game is very crucial. Carwan sitting in a very comfortable position, just one loss for them. But on the other end, Prim Heights have played 5 and unfortunately have lost all the 5 games. So this is going to be a crucial encounter for them, a must-win win rather for them. Quick single, and will take it comfortably. So that last delivery we saw, ball just tend to keep a bit low. So it's playing its tricks already, and we saw in the first game, no real demons. The ball was coming nicely onto the bat. But then this is turning out to be a very good over for Carwan. Good over, just the 4 runs given. Short delivery and pulled away, but there's protection in the deep. So excellent start here by Saif, bowling to his field and has given a few extras, but then 5 runs in the power play is a very good over. 5 for no loss in 1. A very good start here from Carwan, giving away just the 5 runs and were on the verge of picking up a wicket on the second delivery of the innings. An easy catch was just dropped and a life was given. Oh, nicely played towards that long on into the gap, and that is gone towards the boundary in no time. Well, what a start to the over, and that is more like it. A hint of away movement. It was way too full and in his area and beautifully flicked away, helping it towards the long on for his first boundary. So he needs to capitalize on that chance which was created in the very first over. Well, plenty of new faces in Carwan Cricket Club. Saim Khan, Yusuf Khan, Afaq Shahid, Hafizur Rahman haven't really got their chances. Just a single on the second delivery. So this is a perfect opportunity for the youngsters to showcase their talent and prove to the management that what they are capable of and what they can achieve. The services will be required today. And on the other end, a surprise call. Rafiq Zaman. Usually we see the skipper coming into bat at number 1 position, open the innings. But not so today. Oh, perfect delivery. Beautiful bowling right in the block hole. Shy the stumps, but no damage done. Rafiq Zaman is one of their prolific batters. Usually comes and plays his shots, likes to play his shots early on in the power play, and that is his gameplay and the nature of that batter. Pretty decent start here from Carwan. Straight away creating that opportunity and a good over as of now. Flicked away nicely. And they're looking for 2, but denied by his partner. Will settle just for a single. Right then, so talk more about this game. It's going to be joining back in the comm box will be my co-comm Asim. Welcome back, Asim.
Thank you, Wiz. Good evening to all the viewers, to all the cricket fanatics who joined us from across the globe. This is the S10, the Bukhatir League S10 2024. Oh, cracking shot, middled it to perfection and in the gap and gets a boundary as well. So Zahid, who's not looking in his free flow, has shortened his run up as well, just not in his best shape here. Trying to bowl with whatever juice is left in him.
Yeah, quite a replica of the shot he previously played. It's quite similar again. That similar delivery, hint of movement, flicked away, and another boundary coming in the second over. So this is good stuff here from Saqib. He's on the move.
Oh, that's a better looking shot there. Waited for that slower delivery and gets another boundary. Square cut over the fielder for a boundary. 19 of the first 2 overs. Poor delivery meant to be dispatched. It's end of the second over, 19 for no loss. arm pacer Sayam Khan into the attack. The slingy, whatever that slingy action. It will be interesting to see what does he have to offer. Sorry, right arm. Yes, that's sling, obviously creating doubts in the mind of the batters. It's not easy to pick always.
Yeah, absolutely, Asim. It's not easy at all because the batters, they're not usually used to be facing these kind of bowlers with that unorthodox action. Very much, of course, the likes of Malinga. A pretty decent starter. An interesting field setup here, considering the mid-off and the mid-on are in the circle. So the idea would be to keep bowling short here. Anything fuller, and he'll be dispatched. But as we speak, they have now opted to take a long one.
Cut away pretty nicely and looks like it has gone all the way for a maximum. You'll have to wait for the signal of the umpire. Reconfirming there. We'll wait. Oh, looks like it has pitched inside. Yes, confirmation from the umpire that's a boundary. We are sitting at least 300 meters away.
Nicely bowled. Will pick up just a single. So straight away we can see Sain, he's getting nice movement in the air. It's just that he needs to find his line here. Saim Khan, a very talented bowler, and we haven't really seen him play a lot of games in this tournament, so he's got a perfect opportunity to showcase his talent and prove to his management what he's made of.
Oh yes, certainly. When you get opportunities, you grab them with both the hands. Quick bumper. And Bilal Chima lets that go. Well, Bilal Chima coming in to open the innings. We haven't seen that quite often. He decides to take that challenge up for the side. He said, let me try my best to get as many runs as possible.
And I think it's not a surprise decision for me, considering Rafiq Zaman usually comes to open and not been getting any runs for his team. Full toss and clubbed away, and that is raised to the boundary in no time. What a brilliant hit.
Well, that's his strong zone. He likes it onto the pads, and very strong in that area on the onside. That was a gift on offer from Sayam Khan, and he's definitely not going to let that go. Brilliant hit.
Yeah, it was a hit-me delivery. Bilal Chima was off to a slow start. He played rather 7 deliveries and was on 2, and this boundary will help him and will release some tension, some nerves early on. He's got a new role today. Open the innings for his team.
Well, that's up in the air. Chance. And that's been put down by Awais Ali Shah. Well, should have been taken. He was backing up Babar Iqbal pretty nicely, but just couldn't hold on to it.
Well, I think the captain Babar Iqbal was in a better position to take that catch. And for a moment, I thought it will be the captain, but Awais had to run away from a mile. And another chance goes begging. So this is the second opportunity drop after 3:30 for no loss. Another very talented bowler to operate from Sharjah Cricket Academy and OS, and straight away creating an impact, picking up a wicket on his very first delivery. It was full and straight. What a sight for a spinner.
Well, Bilal Chima likes to play spinners. Immediately going on to that pet shot of his. That is sweeping across the line. That was an arm ball from Awais Ali Shah. He's not a big turner of the ball. And Bilal Chima will have to make his way back to the pavilion. First wicket down at the mark of 30.
I think so. The first wicket has fallen, and Bilal Chima wasn't looking very comfortable in the middle. Hit that 1-4, and then trying to slog that was a good delivery. Was better off he would have played straight with a straighter bat. But then a sorry departure from him, and another talented batter is on your screen, Amjad Gul. Not really getting any runs in this tournament as of now. Well, he's got a perfect opportunity to do so today.
Looking short there towards the cover region. They'll settle for a single. Amjad again. Loves to play spinners. Has replaced the guy who was dismissed to a spinner. Going at 9.3 and over. If they continue to go at this pace, I think they are closer to what they're targeting. Meanwhile, pull it slower through the air. That's nice mix up here coming in from Awais Ali Shah.
Yeah, and that is what we have seen throughout the tournament. Awais Ali has got a mixed bag of variations. Has a very steady line and length. Just keeps varying his pace, and that is what makes him a special bowler. And has been amongst the wicket takers for his team, and once again has picked up a wicket in his very first ball. Nicely tucked away. This is good bowling. They're looking for two, but Amjad showing no interest whatsoever to come back for a second.
I think was pleaded with soft hands, and then Sayam Khan was quick enough to get to the ball. He'll have to find a boundary to put Awais under pressure. That's nicely cut away. So he's mixing it up pretty nicely, and that's what I really love about how Awais takes the challenge. Just nicely mixing it up, not conceding a boundary, not giving those loose strings for the batsman to capitalize on.
It's always great to pick up a wicket on your very first delivery. Gives you a lot of confidence, and he's doing a brilliant job here. Excellent delivery, completely deceiving Amjad on that occasion. Just the 4 runs coming and an important wicket picked up after 4. Prim Heights Transport, 34 for 1. But then 34 for 1 in 4. Saqib looking very comfortable in the middle. 22 in 11. And that is skied up in the air. He's miscued that. That is miles up in the air. And another one goes down. Well, this is not good stuff. That is the third chance gone begging in this innings.
that too by one of the safest fielders in the house. Zahid Ali puts it down. The last one of the lot that you would expect to drop a catch.
Absolutely, Asim. It was a regulation take. And he got under the ball way too early and got into good position. But just couldn't hold on to it. And another chance goes begging. Or pumped towards long on. Protection in the deep, just a single coming in. I think there's a lot of opportunity for the youngsters to showcase their talent, as I mentioned earlier. There's no Furqan Khalil, there's no Khuzaima bin Tanveer, Rohan Mustafa, Hamid Khan. They're all resting today.
Well, their best 11 is not there in the side. He's not playing today. So they've given opportunities to those who were being benched in those important games. These are the moments where you make your place in your best 11. Give out those performances, deliver for the side. And if you do that, I'm sure you are making a spot for yourself.
Yeah, I second that, Asim. Especially if a batter, if he goes on to score a 50, 60 odd runs, so that makes it very difficult for the captain to make you sit out in the next game. So a good opportunity for the youngsters.
Right up there. Very good delivery from Saif Ghori. He's been very miserly economical. Just not leaking runs here. 9 in his 10 deliveries that he's bowled. And I think that's beyond what you expect here from a fast bowler. If he gives under run a ball, I think you should give a pat on the back. Something which is worth appreciating.
Yeah, quite certainly, Asim. And this is good to see the captain not holding him back. He's bowled a very good over and is making him continue in finishing the spell. Oh, what a terrific ball that was. Back of the hand, completely deceiving the batter.
Well, that's a talent that he possesses. The slower ones coming back of the hand, not easy to pick. Someone would want, especially to take this the shorter boundary on the onside, trying to go big, cross the line. When you have those deliveries, it disturbs your momentum as a batter completely.
Yeah, quite certainly, Asim. Just the 9 runs given. Last ball of his spell. And slashed hard. No stopping that. What a brilliant shot coming in from the blade of Saqib. So good over has been spoiled by that boundary. After 5, Prim Heights Transport, 42 for 1.
Is there bowling a brilliant first over, picking up a wicket as well. Oh, look at that. Brilliant stuff. As a left-arm spinner, ways that you would love that. You would be proud of being a left-arm spinner yourself.
Yeah, absolutely awesome. I would have loved to bowl on this wicket. So the moment we see the spinners trying to give some air, fly the delivery, they do get the purchase of this track. Just need to keep varying your pace and bowl in the right channels. And that has been skied up in the air. Another chance for the fielder. And, oh, it's been put down once again. What is happening in the middle, Asim?
Well, this is ordinary stuff here from the fielders of Carwan Cricket Club. This is not why you train so hard. Unacceptable. Should have been taken. These are full-time cricketers. You would, as a captain, as an owner, you would expect them to hold on to these catches.
Yeah, and mind you, they weren't really tough catches. got into good positions, got both hands onto it, just not holding on to it. And Awais Ali, again creating an opportunity in his second over. He's been miser with the runs. Trying to go big, not getting any connection. So this is turning out to be a very good over. Excellent spell here by Awais.
Look at that. Wow. Absolutely brilliant. He swung his bat one day in advance.
He'll have to be a bit careful here, Saqib. Nicely bowled. Bowling in that teasing length is Awais. Terrific spell once again.
But the pace is very crucial here. The pace at which he's varying is something which is phenomenal here. Awais, full marks to you.
He's having a very good outing here and has managed to keep both the batters quiet. Saqib getting alive once again. How many times have we seen in this innings? Chance goes begging. Last ball of his spell. Wayward delivery, giving one extra.
How often have we seen that extra delivery cost you runs and then you disturb your entire economy? Hope that doesn't happen with Awais on this extra ball that he's going to bowl now. Just a single. He'll be relieved. Brilliant spell here from Awais. 10 for 1 in his 2 overs. 6 gone, 47 for 1. Ali Iqbal into the attack, into his first over of the match. One thing is that he's bowling at a shorter boundary, so he'll have to be very watchful against the likes of Amjad Gul. Well, he'll stray at that line, closer to that guideline, but he'll have to be very, very watchful that he's bowling to the shorter boundary on the onside, especially to a man who is very strong on the onside, Amjad Gul. He's batting on 6 of 9. And Saqib, who has batted well for his 13-17. Amjad decides to go big, launches one up in the air. And another drop catch. This time it is Zohaib Khan. Nothing is sticking in their palms here. That was the opportunity that Amjad Gul would have been praying while the ball was in the air. There was some hesitation from Zohaib Khan while he was steaming in to hold on to it. Another one, skied up in the air, chance, and it will drop short of Awais. Riding on their luck here. Prim Heights Transport, Saqib and Amjad, well, they are throwing everything at it now. Why not? The catches are not being held. Take all the possible risks that you can. It's 50 up for PHT. Oh, he has stonked one and it is out of the ground. It's out of here. Shorter boundary and it's on the road. Time for new balls, please. And you can't hit the ball out of the ground flatter than that. Just kissing the roof on its way out. Just premeditating that shot there. Amjad, man on strike. Well, he danced down the track, took his step forward, even before the ball was delivered. He carves one, over covers, and a maximum. Who says Amjad can't hit on the offside? That's a clean looking shot, a perfectly timed shot there from Amjad Gul, making sure he came underneath the ball and he held his pose there. Why not? Timed it beautifully. This is what happens when you give batters like Amjad Gul a chance. They're going to hurt you very bad. Ali Iqbal has been taken for runs here. They needed such a big over. 15 already of it. Again, he smokes one towards the mid-wicket. Just not able to find that gap. Will settle for a single nonetheless. Straight to Zohaib Khan. They were falling short on the scoring rate. They were almost down to 7.5 while Awais was bowling from the other end. But now this over has yielded runs for them. Partnerships worth 34 now. 64 for 1. Bowls it wide. He'll have to re-bowl that. He's already bowled 7 balls in the over. 5 of them being legal. He'll have to re-bowl this. This is what happens when fast bowler concedes a lot of extras. He ends up losing out his juice when he is finishing his over. And that's where the opposition, the batters, make full use of that. It's transport, especially with Amjad Gul still out there. Hafizur Rahman, good to see him. Starts at a channel outside the line of this tram line. We'll have to recheck that for sure. But that was close. Oh, I think Amjad Gul has got away with that one. He has got away with that one because that shuffle came in before the bowler released the ball. And even after that, the ball was within the tram line.
That one is certainly a wide. That was a big one. Just getting off radar, spraying the ball here. Not a very good start by Hafiz. Already conceded 2 extras in his 2 deliveries.
Hafiz, one of those good signs that I see here is that he's come back into the action and he is looking in his rhythm. Not the express pace that Hafiz is known for, but it's good to see him back in action. Very rhythmic left arm fast bowler. Cracks it straight to the fielder Zohaib. It was hit with tremendous power there. And he's bowling the floating power play, mind you.
Yeah, this is going to be a challenge for the youngster Hafiz. And that too, he's bowling to both the set batters. Saqib looking very comfortable in the middle. And Amjad, we saw what he did in the previous over. Just went berserk. Hit a couple of maximums at the boundary. So this is going to be a very interesting contest between these two.
Oh, he has hit one. And that's out of here. Amjad has connected it pretty nicely. That is a good change of pace delivery from Hafiz. But Amjad getting underneath that one. The best of the days, Hafiz, well, it was difficult for any batter to hit him that way.
Well, for me, it was the shot of the day. It wasn't all that bad a delivery. It's just the class of this man getting himself into such a good position and from nowhere hitting a maximum. This is brilliant to watch.
This is how Amjad Gul can hurt you. He can turn things around. Just a matter of few deliveries. And this time it's Hafiz who's been taken here for runs. That's a good delivery. Good delivery. Pulling it closer to that line. Was the tram line. I think just got a bit unlucky on the first delivery.
Yeah, the last delivery was a brilliant one. Clearly, we can see the plan of Hafiz. He's trying to bowl in that offside channel, those block hole going in his favor. So you just have to be a little careful. Already conceded a couple of wides in this over. And now bowled it wicket to wicket, but just a single. So no damage done.
Well, no harm in bowling that channel outside the off stump, provided you have a cover sweeper who's there to stop those shots which are going to be played there for that delivery. If you have a square leg in place, you need to keep it to the line of the stumps.
Yeah, that is a very valid point you make here, Asim. He'll have to be very consistent with his line and length, and the margin of error is going to be very minimal, especially in the floating power play. You have to be very precise with your line and length, and I think he's done a pretty decent job apart from those couple of wides he's bowled.
Back when he was in his prime, Hafiz, known as the chocolate boy. Oh, shot in the gap, and that will be a boundary. So this over is turning out to be expensive.
What a fierce hit, belted hard. A lot of room, a lot of width provided, and Saqib is seeing it like a beach ball now. Already on 39 in 20 deliveries. That was a magnificent stroke.
Well, that was hit in the gap away from the fielder. And again, Hafiz getting a game after ages and getting to bowl as well. He would find himself a lot relieved if he gets one man out here. Last ball of the over, hunting for that wicket. Short delivery, hit straight at Yusuf and will be a dot to finish. It's 8 gone, 82 for 1.
Right then the penultimate over. Both the batsmen looking set. Oh, what a beautiful delivery. How do you play those? That came in sharply, and also Saqib, you can see just praising him there for that delivery. What a start to the over. Prim Heights Transport, they've done a pretty decent job. They've given a lot of chances, though. A lot of catches have been put down by Carwan. So they're on the verge of scoring big here tonight. And crucial encounter, crucial game for Prim Heights Transport. Easy pickings. That is not the ideal delivery you want to be bowling to Amjad. It was a wayward ball drifting towards the pads, and all he did was just get a bit of bat on that, and that has gone towards the boundary in no time. After bowling that brilliant Yorker, swung in late, has bowled a pretty ordinary delivery, and Amjad Gul, he's a man in form, looking very comfortable in the middle, and is on the verge of converting this into a big one. Already 32 in 19 for him. Full toss and played in the gap, looking for two, but I think they will just settle for a single. It seems like Amjad, he's missed out an opportunity. He was right in his zone, in his area. It was a juicy full toss, but just couldn't get a pretty decent connection on that. And it will be Saqib, another man who's batting brilliantly. 39, just 11 runs shy for his half century. And what a time for that to come in a crucial encounter, must-win game for Prim Heights. Oh, in his arc, and fielder coming underneath, and again it's dropped. Well, this is not good. This is not good stuff here from the fielders of KARWAN Cricket Club, and clearly you can see Cyan on the screen. He's not pleased with that effort. That is a regulation take. Well, this is not looking good in the fielding department. It's not going to please the management and the coaching staff of the fielding department. Babar Iqbal, the captain, is completely dejected with the effort in the field of the boys. Short delivery. And Wills look for two. And that is ordinary effort once again in the deep. That should have been cut off, and they've allowed the batters to just rotate strike, and a couple of runs again coming in for Prim Heights Transport. Mind you, these are important runs in the context of play. Prim Heights Transport, they've got pretty decent bowling lineup. If they can score somewhere around 110, 115, I think that'll be a very challenging task, considering KARWAN Cricket Club don't have their main batters today in this game. Oh, that beat everyone. That was an outrageous delivery by Siam. Very unlucky here. He's not happy with the effort, but I think you can't blame the keeper. That just kept going away from the keeper. And 4 important runs coming in. Siam, he's gone for 25 runs in his 2 overs he's bowled after 9 Prim Heights are 97 for 1. Last over of the innings, and it will be the captain Babar Iqbal to introduce himself. Well, very interesting move and a surprising decision. But we've seen him in the previous encounters. He does tend to pick up wickets for his team, but this is going to be A very difficult challenge because he's going to be bowling to two batters who are in form and well settled in the middle. So this could turn horribly wrong. Well, we'll have to wait and see. He's a very smart and thinking captain. Let's wait and watch. And straight away dances down the track and has taken him to the cleaners. What a magnificent start to the over. And that is what they need, Prim Heights Transport. Flight to delivery, a hit-me delivery, and he's got pretty solid connection on that. And that has gone for a maximum on the very first delivery of this over. So we could be in for a 6 fest here in this over. 6 runs! He's got a lot of bat on that and another maximum. So Amjad, he's decided he's going to be dealing in maxis. Well, not a good start by the captain, and I just said early on this could go horribly wrong, and it is turning out to be a miserable over. 2 sixes on his first 2 deliveries. And again, make that 3 into the stands. And Amjad reaches his 50 in style. Terrific batting, a man in form. What a tremendous knock he's played. Dancing down the track, using his feet, and got a lot of bat and out. That has been absolutely bludgeoned. Well, this is carnage here in the last over, and Babar Iqbal under a lot of pressure. Well, are we looking at 6 sixes in this over? Let's have a look. Bang. Oh, that is a fierce hit. Terrific stuff here. Amjad Gul. Well, he's playing a knock of his life, and we've seen that previously as well. If he gets going, he's that man who just completely takes the game away from the opponents. Right, here we go. Oh, slammed away into the cover region. Boundary. Well, this is turning out to be a huge over. And it's already 22 runs given in the 4 balls he's bowled. The captain is not getting his line and lengths right here. What a beautiful shot. Inside out. How difficult is that to execute? And he's done that to perfection. Again, gone down the ground. 6 runs. Well, he's just toying with the bowler here. Amjad Gul, you beauty.
This is carnage from Amjad Gul. He is known for taking the bowlers for a run. Former captain Babar Iqbal is going against. Launches one more. 6 number 5. Make that 34 in the final over. And what a finish here for Prim Heights Transport. He has transported the ball in every possible location here at the Sharjah Stadium.
Oh, and what tremendous striking we witnessed from both the batters. And Amjad Gul, take a bow, young man. He's been absolutely fearful. 5 sixes, Babar Iqbal, an off day for him. Let's quickly have a look at the batting card. Bilal Chima was looking promising when Awais Ali got rid of him in his very first over. And then just the 2 batters, Saqib and Amjad, forming a huge partnership. And Saqib just 1 run shy for his 50.
Obviously, partnership of 101 between the two. And courtesy to that final over where it was carnage. A total of 7 bowlers being used here by Babar Iqbal. And it was just 2 of them who were pretty economical, who conceded 22 runs in their 4 overs. That was Saif Ali Gauri and Awais Ali Shah, both the Alis standing on to the occasion. Whereas if you talk about the rest of the bowlers, in next 6 overs, they've conceded in excess of 110 runs. And that's not a small number. Zahid went for 14, Sayan went for 25 in his 2, Ali Iqbal went for 21, Hafiz went for 13, and then 34 run over of the final 6 balls bowled by Babar Iqbal has changed the entire complexion of this game. 131 is what they have put on the board. and 132 what Carwan would be chasing down. Not that they can't, but it's just that they have made it difficult for themselves. We'll dive into a short break, and once we are back, it will be run chase time. Lovers, welcome back to the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's run chase time. Carwan Cricket Club, they have a humongous total to chase down. 132 required of 60 deliveries at a required run rate of 13.2. Not that it's not achievable, but it's just that they have made their task a bit difficult after that last over where they conceded 34 runs and changed the entire complexion of this game. We have the teams ready. The openers are out there in the center. And so is the bowler who's taking his guard. It's Zohaib, the talented left-handed Zohaib Khan, who's going to take strike. And finally, he has got a chance to open the innings because of late they had this opening pair, successful opening pair of Rohan Mustafa and Hamid Khan. It was doing wonders for them. And suddenly, without their services, they are relying on Zohaib, who himself is an opener, but was sacrificing his spot. It's Rafiq Zaman to start the proceedings here for Prim Heights. He didn't come to open the innings. He was running short in form. And the others who replaced him did a fantastic job in ensuring that they put a big total on board. That's up in the air. And looks like it's gone the distance. Yes, it has. The first maximum of this run chase coming in off the bat of Zohaib Khan. He loves to exploit that area towards mid-wicket. Not getting the best of connections, but it was good enough to go all the way. And look at that. What an unfortunate way to get dismissed. Zohaib Khan wrapped on the pads and the ball ricocheting onto the off stump. A very unfortunate way to get dismissed. Zohaib will have to walk back. And a big breakthrough coming in for Prim Heights Transport. Out for 6 of 3. The first casualty. In the form of a big man. And the dangerous looking Zohaib. 6 for 1 after the three balls. The new trade in for Carwan from 7 districts. Is 6 for 1. I think after that 6, Zaman has got his line correct. It is straight at the fielder. Yet to get off the mark. The ball here to go in the first over. I think what a successful start coming in. Especially in the power play. Picking up the dangerous wicket of Zohaib. This is phenomenal stuff here from Rafiq. That's played in the gap. And the ball will cross the boundary for a boundary. So 4 runs to finish. 10 for 1 after 1. It'll be Adil Shahzad, the man who was there at the toss. Ball swinging in, looking for that second run. And looks like he'll get it pretty easily. He'll jog back for the second one. A lot of hopes lying on Yusuf Khan to get the job done. They've got themselves into a difficult situation here, Carwan Cricket Club. 34 of the last over resulted in the target being 132. And this is what 1 over can make a difference. We saw that in the previous game. 1 over of 26 runs costed Global Inquestar that game. One of those areas where Yusuf has been vulnerable is the ball coming into the right-hander. Any in-swing bowler, Yusuf doesn't find himself very comfortable. He'll have to rethink. He'll have to rethink on his approach. We're trying to overdo things here. Adil Shahzad. Bowling at the right channel. He was not finding himself comfortable there, Yusuf. Slightly back of length. Bowl it at that 5th wicket mark and let the ball come in to the right-hander. That's exactly where Yusuf is finding himself a bit vulnerable there. 119 more to get a 52. Pulled away in the gap. That is what happens when you give him that extra margin to free his arms. That's exactly what he has done. Slightly shorter in length, and Yusuf was immediately on top of it. It has to be slightly fuller. It has to be fuller. A good looking shot there from Yusuf, ensuring he releases the pressure which has been mounting. It has been building here. Required run rate hovering around 13.5. It's not easy. Mind you, they need that big over. They need 2 of those big overs, because you don't get those 34 run overs every now and then to cover it up for your side. Oh, this is poor stuff. Good alertness there by the batters, and they scamper through for that second run as well. At times those direct hits go against you. That was a sheer example of what it can do to you. 2 more runs there. And if you look at the batting side of Carwan, they are slightly falling short on those pinch hitters. Oh, brilliant stuff. This is exactly what I was referring to. Pitch the ball up to Yusuf, let the ball swing in. That's where he would find himself thinking about what needs to be done to that delivery. And he is a very good talent. However, has been falling short on those shots against such deliveries. 1.5, 19 for 1. Last ball of the over. Down the leg side. Nicely kept there by Bilal Chima. But he'll have to re-ball that. 10 of the over from Adil Shahzad. If they get a boundary from somewhere, I think they'll be close to being par at that required run rate. They're going at 10.5 at the moment. On his mark. That's drifting down the leg side. Get that single easily. We'll have to wait for the signal of the umpire. It's off the bat, he says. That will be the end of the over. It's 21 for 1 after 2. And picked their spine in the first over, picked up the wicket of Zuhair. He's continuing here. This is what confidence can do to you. In games where he has, in T20 games where he hasn't bowled the quota of full 4 overs, now you see him in a T10 format coming in, bowling 2 overs here. Good stuff. Time to introduce OS in the combox.
Well, thank you very much, Asim. And Rafiq Zaman once again amongst the wicket takers, and this is not the first time we're seeing him bowling the very first over, dancing down the track. And has he found the gap? No, just a single. Amjad Kul does the cleaning work. And he had a pretty decent outing, even in that last game, Rafiq Zaman, picking up 2 early wickets for his team. So usually he does pick up wickets early on. And once again, he's created an opportunity in the very first over. That's an easy decision for the umpire. Wide called.
Yeah, he'll have to re-bowl that. Erring in his line there. Well, what just happened there? It's like the ball slipped. Luckily, it didn't hit the umpire.
Yeah, I think clearly the dew has now taken a toll on this ground, and the umpire, well, he wasn't sure where the ball is and never looked up to find it. Good delivery. Yeah, that is where Rafiq Zaman, he's been so consistent throughout this tournament. It's been very unlucky for them. They haven't really got any wins under their belt. A couple of occasions they came close by on winning their games, but unfortunately, no wins as of now. So this is the right moment, and they have the upper hand on this game. Dominant are they, Prim Heights Transport. Perfect. This is very good stuff here from Rafiq Zaman. How many times have we seen the captain leading from the front? And that is exactly what he's doing today against a mighty side of KARWAN Cricket Club. He's made the batters quiet and not letting them hit those free-flowing shots.
Well, just not having that connection, Afaq. Trying to make full use of that delivery that was pitched right up there. Just not enough connection.
Yeah, he's a very smart bowler. Just one last delivery in 15 runs. Given, oh, how did that miss that off stump? Rafiq Zaman, he's Absolutely bamboozled. So what a terrific spell. Has given just the 15 runs and picked up a quality wicket in his very first over after 3. Carwan 26 for 1.
Basit Ali Khan. Right arm leg break. Pretty interesting here. Looks like the spinners are doing a very decent job. We saw Awais Ali in the first innings. They'll have to find that massive over here from somewhere because they are behind that scoring rate. Required run rate at 15 and over right now.
I'll ask him not one, maybe 2 or 3 overs from here onwards. They need huge overs.
Every over has to be huge. Every over has to yield 15 and a half runs.
Oh, beautiful delivery, loud appeal, but an easy decision. Was way down the track when it hit his pads.
Yeah, drifting down the leg. That was a googly. And one of the reasons the appeal wasn't strong as well was the batter came down the track. Oh. No connection whatsoever. Yusuf is struggling. Clear signs of struggle here. Now, this is exactly what happens when you are not featuring in games regularly for your side. And suddenly when there is a chance given and you have 130 to chase, well, that is demoralizing for the side.
That is up in the air and the keeper circling underneath. He's not going to drop those. Bilal Chima safe as a house. What a start by the youngster Basit. We haven't really seen him in the tournament, but now is playing a crucial crunch game and straight away creating an impact, picking up a wicket in his very first over. Well, Carwan CC, this is not looking good for them. Not an ideal start. Yusuf Khan will have to go after scoring 11 in 13 deliveries. 27 for 2.
Awais Ali Shah, they need a big hitter and they found one in the form of Awais Ali Shah. Not sure if they've actually found one, but yes, he has that reputation of hitting the ball big. He can be someone who can make that difference here.
Yeah, and his services will be required from ball 1. 16.58, almost 17 per over. This is not going to be easy. And straight away trying to take him downtown. Has he nicked that? Loud appeal. And the umpire is unmoved. And they will scamper back for a second too. So that's going to be very interesting.
I haven't seen a funnier double than this. Bilal Chima was so convinced that he threw the ball up in the air. And look at the presence of mind of both the batters that they scampered through for the couple. This is brilliant.
How often do you see that in the game of cricket? That was not required from Bilal Chima. Was pleading to the umpire, but then the umpire thought otherwise. Terrific over by Basit, picking up a wicket and has created an impact right away in his very first over. Seems to be an excellent talent. Basit, we haven't, as I mentioned earlier, we didn't see him much in the previous encounters, but straight away has come in this game and has picked up a wicket.
That's up in the air and it has cleared the mid-wicket boundary for a maximum. So Awais has kick-started. Get set go, says Awais. And that's towards the cow corner. Maximum.
Well, a much required one. They'll need plenty of these. And Bilal Chima, you can clearly see, not very happy after 4:35 for the loss of 2. Then another change in the bowling. Oh, that was very close. Afaq trying for that glory shot. Couldn't get any connection whatsoever. Farid Ghulam, the new bowler, introduced from the Bukhatir end.
Well, haven't seen Afaq with those impactful innings yet. Still looking for it. Meanwhile, Ghulam, again, not getting the best of connections. Is just not able to get some bat onto the ball. Somehow manages to get one and gets Awais Ali back on strike.
Well, we've seen even in the previous games that the ball does tend to keep a bit low in the latter part of the day. And that last delivery, just not rising, not really getting that extra bounce. So it's not going to be easy from here onwards. The ball is not coming on nicely onto the bat.
Well, one thing to note is the fact that they are not express pace. They're bowling military medium, and the ball is just not carrying on to the bat pretty nicely. And goes through the gate. Awais departs as well. And I think one of those batters who could have hit the ball big has departed.
Well, what a glorious delivery. Crack. An absolute beauty. Has knocked the off stump, and straight away Ghulam Farid in his very first over has picked up a wicket. So this is not looking very good for Team Karwan Cricket Club, losing their third wicket in the very fifth over. Awais Ali Shah couldn't get going, has to go back after scoring 6 in 3 deliveries. 36 for 2. Prim Heights have risen to the occasion and in a crunch match, a must-win game rather, have come really strong. And if they win this game by a huge margin, what that will do, it will really help their net run rate. It will skyrocket. And the new man on your screen is Ihtisam. A lot of work to be done from here onwards. And they will have to look for boundaries and maximums, but it's not going to be easy. As I was just mentioning to Asim some time back, the ball is not coming onto the bat nicely. It's keeping low. And also, the bowlers are bowling in this excellent areas, not giving any pace whatsoever. Dancing down the track. Has he got a solid connection on that? Oh, brilliant work in the deep. Basit. Well, you can't keep the young boy out of the game. Bowled a brilliant last over and now giving 100% in the field. He's a tall fellow. It's not easy for such a tall man to go down and go for that dive. And at this stage, this is very interesting. Prim Heights Transport were 38 for 1. So Carwan CC are at the same stage where Prim Heights were. Oh, heaved away. And I think that's gone for a maximum. This is going to be very interesting. The umpire would want to have a look. That was a very nice hit. Tremendous striking here. And that is what they need from here onwards. If they have to get anywhere close to this daunting target. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think by the naked eye, it seems like it has gone for a maximum. We'll have to wait for the umpire's call though. And that is exactly what Carwan cricket they need from here onwards. Yeah, they just want to have a look at it again, just to be sure. It seems like it has crossed the rope and will be given as a sick. We'll have to wait and watch. Well, excellent work by our camera team to spot this ball, and we'll have to wait for the verdict, and it is given as a 6. So a much required maximum coming in the 5th over, and they'll need plenty of those. Just need to keep the momentum going. Oh, loud appeal. It was in the slot. It was going towards the leg side, and I think Ehtisham, he's missed out on an opportunity. 5 overs done and dusted. Carwan 44 for 3. Right, then the youngster Basit to continue, and I think this is a very good move by the captain, opting to stick with his legs. Spin bowler bowled a very good over. Oh, that spun really sharply. Wow, that just beat everyone. We'll have to wait for the signal of the umpire, and got a bit of bat on that.
Spun a mile. Square spin at its best here. Biggest that you've seen here tonight. Both the matches. You need someone to turn the ball, and Basit has shown that you can find assistance from the surface. Nicely tossed up, and this is what I like about this. You need to have that courage to loop the ball up, because you are a spinner, and being a wrist spinner, you need to provide that sort of a loop, lure the batsman into that trap, and he's done it pretty nicely here. And he goes through the gate. Afaq departs.
Well, some very disciplined bowling has gotten this young man his rewards. Terrific. This was the wrong one, not read by the batter. And look at that celebration. Jubilant is the man. He's picked up his second wicket. What a terrific dream spell he's bowling in a crunch game. Has stepped up and risen to the occasion. Well, this is looking very bleak now for Team Carwan. Afaq goes after scoring 11 in 11 deliveries. 48 for 4. Well, the game is very much slipping out of the hands of Team Carwan Cricket Club. Ali Iqbal, a lot of work to be done from here onwards. It's not going to be easy, as clearly we can see the ball is spinning sharply, and Basit, such a brave bowler, enticing the batsman to go big, and another one gone. Oh, what a terrific spell this young man is bowling. Another one bites the dust.
This one kept low, but the bat was nowhere in the line of the ball. Trying to go across the line, and Ali Iqbal missing it completely. Yes, it did keep low. That's a golden duck here for Ali Iqbal. He has to walk back. Carwan lose their 5th at the mark of 48. Hat-trick ball here for Basit. What a spell he's bowled here. 3 for 10 in 1.4. Can he get his hat-trick? Can he get the first hat-trick here of the S10? What are you anticipating? There is a slip in place. Maybe a wrong one now. Big shot. And fielder has made a mess of it. A hat-trick chance. He did all he could. And then Babar Ghazanfar drops it.
Oh, I feel sorry for the young man. Basit, that is a regulation take, and that too on a hat-trick delivery. Babar, what have you done here? Basit, tremendous bowling. He's completely dejected. He was on the floor when he saw the catch gone down.
The only thing left was to cry. Why not? You have put in all your hard work. Picked up wickets. And then when it was about the hat-trick delivery, no support from the fielder. What a spell here from the young man. 3 for 11 in his 2 overs. 6 gone, 48 for 5. Farid Ghulam will continue here from the Bukhatir end. There is a mix-up, shy at the stumps, and Bilal misses it. Well, everything's happening here.
Well, that was a good throw, and he wasn't even in the frame. He was a goner, just not getting the directions right and missing it all completely. 83 required now in 24. Well, this game is pretty much out of the hands of team Karwan Cricket Club. They've had such a phenomenal tournament, are on a winning streak, but now seems like they'll be on the losing side from here onwards. Played nicely into the gap, and that will be a 4.
A good looking shot there from Ehtasham. Played it straight over the bowler's head. And these are those runs to compensate the poor effort. It was just off colour Carwan today.
Well, I think Prim Heights Transport, they've got a golden opportunity to win this game by a big margin. What that will do is it will help their net run rate, considering the next games of this tournament. Trying for that slower delivery, not getting the direction right. Good call by the umpire.
Not sure how alive they are in the tournament, Prim Heights, even after getting this victory. They've lost all the previous matches. But I think that will be a confidence booster for themselves as a unit, as a team, to defeat a side like Carwan. Yes, even though they weren't full-fledged playing 11, but still, it's the name that they have defeated. Still not over yet. But it is next to being impossible. Required run rate hovering around 22 and over.
Yeah, they've been clinical in their performance, have Prim Heights. First with the bat. And it is Carwan CC to be blaming themselves. They had a very poor outing, even in the field. We saw a lot of opportunities being dropped. Simple catches were not picked. Oh, excellent delivery. Bowling that leg cutter. So we've seen a lot of bowlers bowling off cutters, but you need to have special talent if you can bowl the leg cutters going into your favor, and that was a prime example in the last delivery.
I think it's all about control. When you have that sort of a control coming through, it becomes easier. It takes a lot of practice as well, and a lot of grip, because it gets difficult here at the Sharjah Stadium, especially when the lights are on. It's been played towards a square leg. There's a fielder who will cut it off.
Yeah, Prim Heights Transport, they'll have to start winning their games from today onwards. They're on the verge of winning this one, have an upper hand on this game, but then they'll have to rely on other teams as well, what the outcome comes. So not a very good tournament for Prim Heights Transport, losing 5 games back to back. So this win is definitely going to give them a lot of confidence coming into the next games.
Well, trying to pull that, just not getting the best of connections there. A single to finish the over. 7 gone, 58 for 5. The new ball. Got rid of Zuhaib, a man who was required to go berserk, especially when they lacked resources in the batting department. It's just that he got rid of him in the very first over. After getting hit for a 6, bounced back and got rid of Zuhaib. They're just maneuvering around with the field. Played it straight, beats the fielder, and looks like it has gone for a boundary. Yes, it has. Nicely timed shot there from Ehtisham. Not the best of connections, but he'll be satisfied with that boundary.
Yeah, he didn't get that from the middle of his blade, but still a very good shot. Right of the coaching manuals. Straight drive, and Amjad, a valiant effort, has gone for a boundary. So Irfan Khattak on his very first delivery has been welcomed with a boundary. All out appeal and given. I think it's a very good decision. Just trying to play that cute shot and has fallen.
Well, he was disappointed after being given out. Is that because of some bat involved? No, I don't think so. It was crashing onto the stumps. And Mujahid Amin on that occasion, well, he didn't disappoint. Getting it right on the money. Ehtisham departs for 21 of 11. And Carwan have lost their 6th.
So the strike bowler Irfan Khattak, straight away creating an impact after conceding that first boundary, has picked up a wicket in his very first over. What a comfortable time to become in bowl. 70 required from 16. This game is pretty much done and dusted.
You need 3 to 4 Amjad Bulls to get that done. 62 for 6. Just about getting done with those 16 deliveries. I'm sure that deficit of defeat is definitely going to haunt Carwan, because that's going to dent their net run rate as well. Always keep that in mind.
Yeah, spot on. Got a very valid point here, Asim. And somehow Carwan, these low order batters, they should just try to go for some big hits and reduce that deficit. Maybe a loss of 30, 35 runs. That would be handy. But 69 runs, 15. This is not looking good for Carwan.
Drives it to the covers. And we'll have to settle for a single. Saif Gori. Not sure when did he come out to bat at number 8 last. But some promotion because of lack of resource. Usually he's number 10, number 11 for the side. But he can pack a punch for sure. Just a single on that one. Trying to hit it hard. It's 68. Required of 14 deliveries. Even more than what they have scored till now.
Yeah, not a very good day for Carwan Cricket Club. Even with the bowl, they weren't very disciplined. And also the fielding department. We've been talking earlier, those missed opportunities, dropped a lot of catches, straightforward ones, and they are the ones themselves to be blamed from here onwards. After 8, Carwan 66 for 6. Right, then just the last 2 overs, and 66 is what is required from here onwards, and it's not going to be easy at all. 33 is required in every over, so very much in the hands of Prim Heights Transport. Rafiq Zaman on your screen. He's been simply phenomenal once again with the ball, picking up wickets at the crucial stages of the game, and that is exactly what he's been doing throughout the tournament. And Mohammad Zaid will be introduced into the attack, and he'll be bowling in the floating power play. So he's got a long off and a long on in place. So the idea would be to just keep it straight and bowl stump to stump and fuller. Anything short, and he will be dispatched considering no men are out in the deep, even on the off or the leg side. So the idea would be to just make the batter play and let him hit you straight down the ground. And that is exactly what he does. And he picks up the wicket on his very first delivery. Terrific stuff. Youngster has gotten a wicket on his very first delivery. That was a beautiful ball. Bowling according to his field. And an outside edge. Yes, easy decision for the umpire. Bilal Chima taking that catch cleanly. Jubilant are they. Prim Heights Transport, Carwan, CC are falling apart here. 7th wicket has gone down, and Mohammad Zahid Ali couldn't really get going today. Has to go back after scoring just 4 in 7 deliveries. 66 for the loss of 6. I beg your pardon, 66 for the loss of 7. Oh, what a terrific start here from Zahid. With his first delivery, he's bowled and has straight away picked up a wicket. So it will bring the new man, Hafizur Rahman, in the middle, the left-handed batter. And I think Zahid will have a perfect opportunity to pick another wicket here. As we know, but the batters will definitely try to hit him. And he's just walked into the middle, so it's not going to be easy to straight away come and hit those maximums. On the other end, Zahid, he's got a perfect opportunity to pick up wickets and improve his personal stats. Oh, it was a juicy full toss and carved away towards point. It will be cut off. A bit of footwork there in the deep will allow the batters to scamper for a second. Not a very good tournament did Prim Heights Transport have. They've lost 5 games already, and that too back to back. So this game is definitely going to give them a boost. And it was a must-win crunch game, and that too against a mighty Carwan Cricket Club. Is going to skyrocket their confidence coming into the latter part of the tournament. Loud appeal, but I think that's an easy decision, pitching outside, and also the impact was outside the leg stump. So easy decision for the umpire, but Zahid is doing a pretty decent job here. Haven't really seen him throughout this tournament to come and bowl, but has been given the penultimate over, that too a floating power play. So he's got a huge responsibility in his hands. And just prove to his management, to his captain, that I am good enough to play this format, and he's doing an excellent job as of now. Slower delivery and crunch towards cover. That's screaming away towards the boundary. So Saif getting plenty of bat on that and has hit that right of the middle, clearing his front foot, and just good hand-eye coordination, I must say, getting 4 runs in this over. So just the 5 fours and 3 sixes overall in the whole innings. That shows that Prim Heights Transport, they've been very consistent with their line lengths and have hardly given away any bad deliveries whatsoever. This is top quality stuff. 7 wickets already taken away into the 9th over. Short delivery, and that's been powered away towards cover region for a maximum. Zahid not getting the length right. That is not the length you need to be bowling considering the field he's set. What a terrific shot. He's got plenty of bat on that. Pretty solid connection. Saif Ghori showing what he's capable of when he's holding that bat. So a good over has been spoiled here of Zahid. Already 12 runs coming off it. Oh, what a beautiful stroke that is. Out of here. Where did that come from? Magnificent strike. Just a flick of a wrist. Never tried to hit that hard, and that has gone out of the stadium. Let's have a look. Oh, beautiful. One for the photographers. Hold the pose there. That is tremendous strike. And new balls, please. So that will be the end of an eventful 9th over. Carwan are 85 for 7. Last over of the second innings, and it will be Irfan Khattak to continue his second over. 47 and 6. Win is out of equation here for Carwan. Right onto the stumps. Terrific bowling. And that is where they've been so phenomenal, have been Prim Heights Transport. They've been very accurate with their line and lengths. And even we saw Basit, straight away he came into this game and has created impact. He was on the verge of picking up a hat-trick. He almost got it when Babers dropped a sitter and the hat-trick was denied. What a terrific find he's been for Prim Heights Transport, getting a lot of turn on this wicket. An absolute asset to his team. Oh, crashed away. That's been slashed beautifully and has gone towards the boundary in no time. These lower order batters are just showing to the captain and their management what they're made of. Brilliant shot. No stopping. Ferocious hit coming in from the blade of Saif. Played a bit of a cameo here. And his services were required today. I'm not too sure why he was sent so down the order. Would have loved to see him come up the order. It's a bit too late now. The game is out of the hands of Carwan. Oh, swing and a miss. And I think he's just signaling to his partner. That ball just held up in the wicket and went away from the youngster Saif. It was, mind you, in the zone. Meant to be hit, but just missed it out all completely. What a tremendous knock played by Amjad Gul. He scored that 34 odd runs in that last over, and that completely changed the complexion of the game. That was a turning point. Oh, perfect. Bang on, right in the block hole. And all the batter could do is just get a bit of a bat and rotate strike and give his partner a chance to hit a few maximums here. Just the 2 deliveries remaining. And what a win this is going to be for Prim Heights Transport. They were down and out, but I kept on saying they are a champion side. They've got quality players in their lineup. just couldn't get going, couldn't click really in this tournament, and this win is going to definitely boost their confidence. Hit hard, and that is a magnificent shot, and Hafiz joins the party now. He's saying, I'll have a go as well. Not a good delivery, a lot of width, a lot of room given, just clearing his leg, and has belted that hard for a boundary. Just spoiling the figures of Irfan Khattak, his personal milestone. He has picked up a wicket, but has gone for a few runs in this over. Right then, last delivery of the innings. Can Irfan pick up a wicket here? That's up in the air. Yes, he will pick up a wicket on his last delivery. And Babar at this time, he doesn't drop it. I was just mentioning he dropped a sitter on a hat-trick delivery. Now does not make any mistake. Beautiful bowling, banged in shot, hurrying on to the batter. And look at that. I'm not dropping those. That is an easy one. So what a tremendous victory here for Prim Heights Transport. A much-needed one. Carwan Cricket Club have lost this game by 36 runs. And this is going to definitely give them a lot of confidence coming into the later games of the tournament. Right, then let's have a look at the scorecard. Zuhaib couldn't get going, just 6. Yusuf couldn't get going, just 11 runs in 13. And all the batters, they just struggled. Ehtasam was looking promising, but then was just LBW Irfan Khattak knocking him over. Played 11 deliveries, and Saifullah came in the latter part of the game. Was sent down way low in the order and played a good cameo of 23 in 8 deliveries. Well, then let's quickly have a look at how the bowling card has panned out. A total of 6 bowlers were used, and Rafiq Zaman once again, look at that, terrific figures. 2 overs, 6 dot deliveries, and 15 runs given, picking up a very important wicket of Zuhaib in the very first over. And then Adil giving 11 runs. Basit was the pick of the bowlers today. The young leg spinner playing his game today. And 7 dot balls with 11 runs given, and 3 quality wicket was on the verge of picking up a hat-trick. Farid also picking up a wicket alongside Irfan Khattak, going for plenty in his last over, but had the last laugh, picking up a wicket on his last delivery. And Zahid also picking up a wicket. A total of 9 extras were given. Right then, match 44, done and dusted, and that's the summary. Prim Heights Transport winning the toss and opting to bat first, and it paid off really well. They played out the 10 overs and scored a daunting target of 132. Amjad scored 30-odd runs in the last over, 67 unbeaten. His beast mode was on. Saqib, 1 run shy of his half century, played a good knock of 49 in 24, and Awais Ali was the pick of the bowlers. Gave away 9 runs and picked up a wicket. Well, in reply, Carwan Cricket Club have lost this game by 36 runs. They managed to score 95 and lost 8 wickets. Saif was the highest scorer. And look at that bowling figures. Basit, 3 wickets. The leg spinner has risen to the occasion. Tremendous spell. Irfan Khattak also picking up 2. And Rafiq Zaman once again amongst the wicket takers, picking up 1 wicket and giving 15 runs. Then Prim Heights have won this game by 36 runs and registered 2 points and their first victory of the tournament. Right then, we just take a quick short break, and once we are back, we will have Asim down in the middle for the post-match presentation.
Match presentation of the 30th Bukhatir S10 League 2024 powered by FanCode. Before we begin, first of all, I would like to thank Sharjah Cricket and its administration in making sure we had a wonderful tournament of this level. And also would like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, powered by an official streaming partner FanCode, our event partner TCM, and our support sponsor rsook.com. This was the 44th game of the tournament played between Prim Heights Transport and Carwan Cricket Club. And after winning the toss, they put on 131 on board Prim Heights and won the game comfortably by 36 runs. Joining me in the post-match presentation party is the match official, Mr. Shamim Abi, who will be handing over our Sook Player of the Match award to none other than Amjad Gul of Prim Heights Transport. He scored 67 of 26 balls, ensuring he led his team to a big total that led to a victory as well. And more importantly, that 34-run final over that changed the entire complexion. Amjad, काफ़ी शानदार बल्लेबाजी, काफ़ी तकलीफ में नज़र आ रहे हो, क्या खैरियत है?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। बस बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अल्लाह का शुक्र है, बस इतने दिनों के बाद रन्स हुए। काफ़ी मैचों से स्ट्रगल कर रहा था, लेकिन आज बल्ले पे माशाल्लाह बॉल आ रहा था। विकेट भी थोड़ा लो था, लेकिन जो एक दफ़ा फ्लो शुरू होता है बैट्समैन के भी शुरू हो जाते हैं, बस उसका फ़ायदा हुआ।
एक टाइम पे आप लोग काफ़ी स्ट्रगल कर रहे थे सेंटर में, विकेट डेफिनेटली काफ़ी अप डाउन नज़र आ रही थी, लेकिन किस मोमेंट पे आपने डिसाइड किया कि अब यहाँ से पीछे नहीं देखना, खुला मारना है?
जिस टाइम पे मैंने बॉल बाहर फेंका, एम्पायर को बोला चेंज करने के लिए, लेकिन बॉल चेंज नहीं कर रहा था यार। पता नहीं बॉल का क्वालिटी इस बार लोगों ने चेंज किया, बॉल बिल्कुल विकेट भी लो रह रहा था, बॉल जा रहा भी नहीं, साउंड भी चेंज था। तो गुस्से से आके फिर बॉल बाहर फेंका, तो बॉल चेंज हुआ। तो फिर उसके बाद मैंने साकिब को बोला बॉल चेंज हुआ तो इधर से फ्लो शुरू करते हैं।
वेल, और आखिरी ओवर के बारे में बताएं, जहाँ पे आपने देखा बाबर इकबाल ओवर करने आए, आप तो बड़े बड़े दिल से मारने लग गए, क्या उसके बारे में बताइए कुछ?
वो तो बस स्पिनर आया लास्ट ओवर, बॉल ऐसी थी तो बैट आई सीट हुआ है बॉल पे, लेकिन बाबर बार जिधर से आ गया तो उधर से, तो आपको पता है स्पिनर को स्पेशली मैं बहुत मारता हूँ, बस फ्लो शुरू होता, बस उधर से लगना शुरू हुआ और बॉल भी चेंज था, तो सही बल्ले पे बॉल आ रहा था। विकेट लो था, लेकिन फिर भी निकल के ट्राई कर रहा था मैं।
उम्मीद करते हैं इसी तरीके से फॉर्म आगे भी कंटिन्यू रहे।
इंशाल्लाह आगे मैचों में ट्राई करेंगे बेस्ट अपना।
All the very best. That was Amjad Gul, the player of the match. We have another game which is lined up that will be played between UAE Kings 11 and Dubai Thunders. That's the third game of the Super Saturday. We'll dive into a quick short break, and once we are back, it will be live action of that game.